They really talk better soup na money cook am. If you don't have money, making this type of Okazi soup and also putting up the ingredients to make it so delicious is very, very difficult these days. Well, first of all, I went to the market and I met this mama, and
Ma,
she called Okazi
maybe I will
leaf
check am
for
later.
me.
Now
Yeah,
from here I
she's
go
here
take
picking
no.
it with her daughter.
Okay, may I bring better one abeg. If I not buy am today, I price am. One.
I got home, I thoroughly washed them. When I mean wash, there was no dirt in it actually, but you have to wash them. Yeah, wash them very well. To make okazi leaf, you have to wash them and pound them. Give them a very good pound, because if you don't do so, in fact, that okazi, it will be good though. I don't know how good it is, but I love it so much when it is being pounded. And this process is what we have been following right from when I was growing at home. My mommy will wash or cut them and wash them and then pound them until they reduce in size. In fact, the reduction in size does not mean that it's not enough. I'll continue pounding it, but here is also the water leaf I'm going to use. This is agric. Yeah, sorry, it's not that great. This is native water leaf. You can leave it to the sun to shrimp the water in it, but it's already shrimp. I don't need it. So what I just added is vinegar to it so that I'll wash it, because water leaf can be silly. It comes a lot with sand and also with some little worms. So that vinegar will help to send them where they belong. After washing them thoroughly, I will set them aside for later use, or I will cut them before I will add them, because it's going to go in before the okazi. And after washing this leaf, I found out that there was no shop board. Okay, no problem. I washed my sink. It was even a better expandable shop board. Just cut them very nice, the shape you want, because once it dies into the pot, it's going to shrimp. Next is the crayfish that I'll be using to cook this soup. Yeah, after picking them, my sister is just washing them and also still picking some things out of there. She says, sister, the way you cook, everything you must pick it out. I said, my sister, if I have time, I will do that too. Wow, I miss you, Shushu. Yeah. All right. After washing the crayfish, she will also go ahead and pound them with some pepper. This was not actually the clip that I used for this soup, because the okazi soup I use yellow pepper to cook it, but this one is red pepper, but we needed the clip, so we add this one. All right, now here is the proteins we are using. I'm using upstairs, that is cow tail. I'm using goat meat. The one that we're using is ram and it's white in color. I don't know what happened, why they ever went and skinned it, as in remove the skin. No problem. Next is to add the pomo and also the dry fish. This has been cooking. Yeah, it has been cooking, the cow tail and the goat meat. So as I added the pomo and the stockfish and also the dry fish, I will now allow them to heat up. While it is still cooking, I continue pounding my ocasio, because like this, you think that it is okay. My mom will say, continue. So we are and you should be here. Hey, you'll be like, mommy, it's okay now. But don't worry, you will enjoy it after everything. So this is how it will be looking when you will know that this okazi is well pounded. Yeah. Now it is done. I'll go ahead and add crayfish and pepper inside the stock that has been cooking. And also I'll be adding oil. Yeah, much oil is required to cook this okazi soup. But this oil that I'm using is very nice. The brightness and the taste. In fact, use as much as you can. Nothing wrong. It's just a little cholesterol that you will get in one day. And you're not going to be eating this soup all the day, because na money cook am, na money and the right selection of the ingredients na him cook am. All right, after stirring it in, I'll go ahead and add some seasoning cubes, which is not cubes. I use, I think, 5. Yeah, 2.5, because this recipe, which is a vegetable soup, requires maggi, but don't put much. Oh, that 5 was okay. I added salt as well. You see the color is becoming, in fact, the color is already dope. It is giving. Yeah, that was the language my younger sister was using throughout. Is enjoying of this soup. And let me also tell you, I'll be bringing up a mukbang. She did mukbang of this. I'll bring it up soon. All right, so here is the water leaf. You will add the water leaf first and allow it to release its moisture. Remember, we are not adding water in this soup. Yeah, you can add if you want, but if you don't add water, you will enjoy everything pika pika, because you're just using the moisture of the meat and the moisture of the water leaf in it to make it. I don't know. Today is Sunday. I don't know why a lot of cars passing here. But I need breeze. That is why I opened the window. And I'm not going to do what? To remove all those noise. Please manage it. So I'll just go ahead and stir them to combine very well. And the color is also giving. And here it is time, once you stir it and allow it for like 2 minutes, it is time to go ahead and add your pounded okazi. Yes, you have done well. Yes, once you get it like this, you see it was much, but this is the reduction. It doesn't matter, because once it enters, even though it is 1 spoon that entered inside that pot of soup, the taste, you will hear it. So you see how I'm throwing it away. I will still pick it because okazi was also expensive. I will just go ahead. The only water I added here was the little water that I used to wash my mortar. I cannot throw it away because I was feeling guilty. After rinsing it, I said, why will I throw this? This is still okazi now. So that was the only water that I poured in there. So the next thing is to go ahead and stir them very well. It's as good as done, but the prewonko has not entered. If you add prewonko, good. If you don't add prewonko, nothing is wrong with it. So I'll go ahead and add the little one I have at home. Yes, and that is the end of this soup. I hope you enjoy watching. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for the mukbang, because that is where you will see this soup well served in the pot. Let me know too if you will make this soup. How do you make it? How do you prepare your okazi soup? Let me know in the comment section. And if you do prepare this soup, let me also know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.
Have you ever ate okazi soup with periwinkle? Oops.